Cyber Traders! Happy lovely Monday. Good to see you all. It's nice to be back. Thank you very much, Michael. Back for vacation. Looks like kids back to school. Great news. I mean, we got some bad news to talk about, but here in New York, they're finally going to lift the mandate on kids in school and restaurants. So maybe now is probably a good time to come back to New York. But I'm looking really excited about that. And obviously, you know, being away last week, actually, I'm still doing events. I went down to our corporate office down in Florida, which thank God we had some great weather. But with this whole Russia thing that's going on, oh my God. I mean, market's down 428 points. We'll talk a little bit about that. Anything with the word R on front of it might have something to do with Russia. RSX, you could see this thing is just getting plummeted, getting crushed. The ETFs, I heard you got some great bounces. We'll talk a lot about that. We got a lot of good stocks that made some really, really nice moves, which was awesome that you guys did last week. And you know what's okay. I was still doing some trading. You know, I didn't do any crazy trading, but I know it was a great day trading market. All I could say is I'm happy I got out of all my swing trades. Okay. Last week when I did an event with Tom Busby, which by the way, we're going to be doing, if you're a gold or a platinum student, you're all welcome to come in, join us. But I'm going to be doing almost like a phase 3 with Tom Busby. And we're going to talk about options, some stocks. So if you're a student or if you want to get in it, you could still always buy it. It's a great deal. And, you know, like I said, we'll put the link in there if you guys can get into it. But we're going to be doing that at 10:30, and we're going to be doing 2 days of it, Monday and Wednesday. And then I got phase 3 on Thursday and Friday. So a lot of great educations coming up regarding it. But the thing I want to talk about is last week when I was doing the interview, people were asking me, was it a good time to buy? And this, and I was like, listen, as a day trader, you know, we did phenomenal. If you want to know how to swing trade, I said I at least need about 2 or 3 more days of consistency. But let me tell you, I have never experienced a war, okay? And you could see that it's getting a lot worse, as in now Putin says he's you know, telling his nuclear department to be prepared for what? I mean, this is crazy. Could you imagine, you know, listen, whoever think of experiencing a 9/11, whoever experienced thinking of a virus, okay, you know, hitting us like with China, you know, with the China, you know, we had with COVID-19. Who would ever think of a financial crisis? Like, it's crazy when you think of it. Like, listen, we deal with stuff all the time, bad earnings. We deal with, you know, bad pharmaceutical drugs, you know. We never experienced those big catastrophes. Now, the only thing I tell everybody is please be prepared. Catastrophes do make opportunities, okay? Just be, you know, and the thing you got to look at is this. If a catastrophe does hit, you better be prepared to short, okay? Listen, I remember when 9/11 hit, I got lucky. I was able to short one of the airlines. But it's your job. You know what I mean? It's your job. And, you know, if you saw that you had an opportunity to make, you know, $1 gazillion on a stock, but you know what? You don't want to be cold feet. And that's what we try to train you to do here. We teach, and that's the beauty about being a good day trader. We teach you how to be very aggressive, not to be scared. Trade one share. That's the way it goes about, doing that. So just be prepared when it comes to stuff like that. Let me get my little legal pad here because I had it away from my desk. Still trying to get settled in here at the office. So got a couple of stocks that are moving. Before we do that, I just want to cover some of the things that you traded last week. So I know you had this stock, was the YNDX trade. So listen, that stock is back on the watch list. It's down another $4. This is the one of the Russian stocks out there. Yeah, Russian stocks. And then, you know, you could see a stock just got totally hammered from 50. And, you know, you can see from November it was up to 80. This thing is still going down. Now, you go back in history, and I can go back. There is support levels right around back in 2015 at $10. So you could see the stock had a great run up, but thing is getting destroyed. I know. And you know what? Another big thing, last time, I mean, I don't know if I have any not cryptos, but Forex traders. I haven't talked about Forex in such a long time. Forex traders, think about this for a second. How is the US dollar against the Russian dollar. What is it called? The ruble, whatever they call it. It's getting destroyed. Last time I remember that, for some of you that have been students for a long time here, maybe you remember the time when FXCM was around. Remember when the Swiss franc got destroyed and literally put that brokerage out of business? That was one of the things they kind of changed the was it called the margin rule? I remember some brokerage firms giving you 100-to-1 margin, and that's not supposed to happen. Well, anyway, you can see it's happening right now in the Russian market. So they're getting destroyed. I mean, and listen, we're only 4 days in, 5 days in, right? So I don't know. I mean, listen, day trading, we're in the right place. So just be careful on your swing trades, fellow traders. And you know what? I noticed more and more people are starting to follow up with us and said, now they're getting concerned. No one really comes to CTU when things are great. They come to you when things are bad. I guess it's like when you're sick, or you want to start hitting the gym soon. But this is serious. Okay, I never experienced it, but we've seen some big catastrophes. And let me tell you, the market has not even scratched the surface. I mean, when you look at this long term, remember, this is the virus, okay? This is the virus. When we were at 29,000, we went to 18, all right? This is not even a war, all right, going on right now. So please be careful, thinking like, oh, we're down. Listen, we really haven't even scratched it right now, okay? Maybe 30,000, when you see it down another 40,000, another 4,000 points, but we really haven't done any damage yet. And you saw, like I said, what happened with that. So anyway, let's go see what's moving on this morning. Wait, there was one more stock I wanted to bring up. I know you guys had one nice stock on Friday too, the IMPP. Let me just bring that one. That one is just doing unbelievable. That's one's back on my watch list again, IMPP. I put that one back on there. That one I could see. What a nice little cheap little stock you guys had on that one. Look at that. Beautiful run up. Looks like it was pretty slow if you ask me. But great. It's got, let me just blow this up because some people here on Facebook, YouTube can't see it. But what a nice little run there. Yeah, that was easy. Nice little broke higher highs. Oh, just gorgeous. All the way up to about 12 o'clock. So even if you were a late bloomer and you came in late, the stock was right up your alley. So that one's definitely going back on my watch list. All right, so a couple other stocks. FL got crushed, and I'm not talking because I was in Florida. It's funny. I was just looking at it, and Josh says, "Hey, Fausto, we traded FL." I'm like, I was in Florida. It's the 4 letters in my throat. I just got confused all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, Foot Locker hammered. Earnings really took that thing down pretty hard. They did really, really well. Foot Locker's got some big support levels at 20. Listen, whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. Look at that great little runner from during the crisis, the virus crisis. Had a stock did unbelievable, not doing too well all of a sudden. But I don't know if the stock is coming back anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's really making any type of a comeback here. So anyway, a couple other stocks I want to put on the watch list. You got the REGI, anything with energy, for crying out loud. I mean, listen, I don't know if you guys heard, but oil is up big, right? So, and you know what? I was listening, and listen, not to get political, okay? And if you guys will listen to Jeffrey when I was doing the event on Trade with the Pros on Friday, he said it himself too, and I was mentioning it also. I did not hear from the White House, that they want to drill. You know what I mean? You want to bring down oil prices. So I know they really want to focus on climate change, and they don't want to reverse course. They did close down the Keystone Pipeline, but you got all this oil. Listen, some of you really have to start watching what's going on in the news. Regarding with Russia, a lot of countries get their oil and gas from Russia, okay, including United States, okay? So it's okay for them and not okay for us. But you know what? If they want to reverse course, you know what? They could really take care of the energy sector, take care of Europe and take care of everything else. I didn't hear that from the White House. I heard Jen Psaki on Sunday did not bring it up. So what does that mean? Oil could probably go up to about, then I started hearing some analysts, I was doing my homework, they're projecting that they don't do anything, oil could probably go to $150, maybe $200 a barrel. So you could be looking at $10 a gallon for gas. I was talking to some people in Europe. I heard they had their gas is up to 700%. since a year or 2 years ago. I don't know if that's true, so don't quote me on it. I would check it out. But as traders, you know what? If you knew oil was going, you're at 95 now, and it think go to 200, that's a double. You know what? It's your part of your job. So you got to listen to this stuff, all right? So if they're not going to reverse course, and if it gets ugly out there, keep an eye on energy stocks, okay? Because that's where it's at. You know, Boyle. I mean, you saw Boyle taking a little bit of a move. So a lot of stocks out there, you know, as with energy stocks, are doing really well. And like I told you, REGI is doing exactly that. So anyway, a couple of stocks that are moving, I want to keep on the watch list. You got this stock right here, what do I have over here? Yeah, REGI. I was looking at level 4. I didn't really see too much going on over there on that one. There was a big buyer on. We're going to check out ALF. There's another one stock that did really well. ALF. There was a big iceberg order here on level 4. You could see it right here, kind of hitting it. Looks like the guy pulled his order. He got executed a little bit. Looks like it could be a little bit of a slingshot right there. But ALF looks like an interesting stock, about 15%. Nice level 1 stock. Really like that one a lot. ABUS, I saw this one too. I know you guys were looking at it earlier. Not really moving that much. It's inexpensive. It's got a good spread. Volume is looking pretty well. Put that one on the watch list. Remember, today is Monday, if you guys have not remembered. Mondays are not always the easiest days, but after what's going on this weekend, definitely want to keep an eye on it. You got a little bit of a push on this KOS, but I don't know, I didn't really like the pre-market. I'm just seeing a lot of stocks are getting crushed. We got one stock that's a pharmaceutical stock. I don't know if it's on your short list, but not looking too good going into the open. So that one looks pretty strong. We already know about the YNDX. That one's going back on our watch list. That pretty much does it there. I mean, you got the ETFs that are doing pretty well, the triple shorts. UVAX, that one's doing okay. What was the other one? That was the other one. Yeah, the VIX. All these stocks are doing pretty well. ETFs usually we do pretty well on ETFs when it comes to when the market opens up. Got a nice little pop that just came out of this stock out of nowhere. Wow, this stock really did pretty well. Holy cow. Expensive though. TDOC? Wow, look at that. I got to check level 4, but looks like it came out with news. Looks that basically is program trading at 9 a.m. So that one did pretty well. Got some resistance levels though, right around here, around 80. If it breaks that, the stock can go to 87. But it's very, very volatile. So be careful. This stock also another energy stock, INDO. Look at that, $4 to $14. What is that? Almost 300%. Okay. A lot of bleeding on that watch list right there, fellow traders. Look at that, a lot of bleeding, but all these energy stocks are doing great. Russia, not doing too well. Another one going down. A lot of stocks out there. We're gonna have to pick your weapon. All right, anything else I'm missing I did not call out? I think that's enough for now. This is like one of the biggest lists I had on a Monday. All right, anything else that we got? Reggie's a buyout. Yeah, that's why I kind of Reggie's a buyout. Okay. Well, no wonder energy stock. So scratch that off our list. I don't know what the full numbers are on REGI, but you could always tell it's a buyout because it went from like 60 up to 61. But looks like I don't know if it's official buyout, but that thing was doing pretty well. Yeah, it was buyout. Yeah, you could see it was buyout on Friday. They kept that pretty quiet. Looks like. Anything else? AUPH. I got AOP. I have that on the stock. It's going down lower. It's going down lower. I'll tell you. Look out for DW. I'll tell you, DWAC. This is the new Twitter stock that Trump's coming out with. I think it goes. It launches in the next week or so. I tell you, it's holding up pretty damn strong. That's another. I think when they make that announcement and they start advertising on TV and everything, that could make a little bit of a pop. But shocking, that thing's holding really strong with all the bad things. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. All right, let's get ready for the market opened up. All right, so don't forget, everybody. Today, I'm going to be doing a live trading with Tom Busby. If you haven't registered yet, you can go to our website. You can buy that promo that we're doing, and you're getting phase one. It's a great jumpstart course that we're giving. If you're a gold and platinum student, you should be getting links for that also. And for everybody else, YouTube, Facebook Live will be here back at 2:30 for the second half of trading, and see how it goes from there. In the meantime, fellow traders, you see something, you say something. It's nice to be back. Let's go make some money and enjoy the week. All right, guys? Remember, forgot to mention, how did I forget? The last day of the pay period, which makes it even worse, okay? So don't get too cocky today. Forgot to mention that. I forgot February is the shortest month of the year. So don't forget that. All right, let's get back to work.
Become a Soccer Group member today.